David called me and asked me if I would induct Mr. Honbarrier into the North Carolina Transportation Hall of Fame, and I told him how much of an honor it would be to induct a true hero for all of us in the room today. He's from the greatest generation, also a truck driver who had the vision to help make the United States and the state of North Carolina as strong as it is today. Mr. Honbarrier was born in Newport News, Virginia in 1918, and he lived his early years in his father's hometown of Denton, North Carolina, and graduated from Denton High School. He went to work as a truck driver at Colonial Motor Lines as a for-hire carrier started by his father and his uncle in 1933. He enlisted in the Marine Corps in 1945 and returned from military service and rejoined Colonial Motor Lines, which had by this time relocated to High Point. He started with 2 used fuel petroleum tankers to found Central Transport and hauled bunker fuel from Wilmington, North Carolina to Harmony, North Carolina. Someone asked me early this morning, so where is Harmony, North Carolina? So we're north of Statesville, and they built I-77, and you up on 21, you don't go through Harmony anymore. Soon after, he secured authority to haul textile chemicals from Charlotte to points in North Carolina. Much of the company's success came from providing innovative, specialized tank trailers and services for high heat products. The company grew to be one of the 10 largest bulk carriers in North America. By 1997, Central Transport ran more than 400 company-owned tractors and retained 100 owner-operators on a permanent lease. And as a former driver myself, I can remember many times driving with some of those professional drivers that were the safest in the country. Right. In 1988, Archie made a business decision to cease operations for Colonial and sold Central Transport to Superior Carriers of Oak Brook, Illinois, who many of those came here today to honor Archie. During his transportation career, Archie served on a number of committees and boards, and he was elected to the board of directors of the National Tank Carriers Conference in 1978 and remained a director for the rest of his career. I have a display at the back, and I encourage everyone to go by and visit. I stood there myself, had plenty of memories, because they didn't have air ride seats and glass panel displays, and it was kind of a rough ride for us going up and down the interstate. And Mr. Secretary, I'm glad you smoothed those interstates out for us, for the truckers. I would like at this time to have all the folks from Superior and Mr. Honbarrier's family to stand that made the trip to honor him. I want to induct Mr. Archie Honbarrier into the North Carolina Transportation Hall of Fame, October 4th, 2010. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this. Also, I want to recognize my daughter, Linda, and her husband, Bucky, and the grandchildren. If they will stand up now, I appreciate it. My wife of 67 years passed away on January the 1st of this year. And so it's, we appreciate very much for Bucky and Linda and all of them coming here. Thank you very much.